Weeks rolls along here on the high school football tour. One of the toughest academy schools in our area resides in Starkville. The Volunteers look to use a hard-nosed approach in the offseason to battle deep into the playoffs in 2017. Starkville Academy is stop number 35 in our 60 and 60 marathon.
WCBI's 60 Schools in 60 Days is brought to you by Toyota, Let's Go Places, and Emerson Animal Hospital, where your pets are family in West Point.
It's called the Devil's Playground at Starkville Academy. 2 teams, 6 obstacles, all centered around the quest of finishing ahead of the other team. The loser has to push the coach's truck around the school. While getting in shape is important for the Volunteers, the playground can end up bringing the actual team together.
Coaches stay out of it, and we set it up. We tell them what to do. We encourage. You want to win, you grab it like this. You don't do it like that guy's doing it. And if somebody's taking over, and then the competition against each other, you're breeding competition, and that's important because it's hard to mock that stuff for a Friday night, and so it's against each other. It's a pride thing. You know, who gets to go up there and say I beat you? You know, and that's fun.
We all love being out here together. It's like, you know, even doing stuff like this, like Devil's Playground, is kind of just a competitive nature, and everybody just really enjoys being around each other.
It is a very close-knit group this year at Starkville Academy, as the Volunteers will have to find a way to replace a strong 9-member senior class that led the Vols to an 8-4 record a season ago. Head coach Chase Nicholson expects his team to be up for the challenge.
This group's pretty tight. It's a different group. I mean, every year you say that, this group's going to be tight, this group's going to be tight. This group's tight. I mean, they play baseball together. They play basketball together. They mix and mingle. You know, we have a core group of guys who play basketball. We have a core group who just play baseball. But then there's some that go in between all that. So this is a year-round team. You know, they're together all the time, and there's big numbers. So there's a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores. So and there's leadership in each of those classes.
I think just all the friends around us. It's easier to get stuff done when you're around your good friends. We've just always been close friends since kindergarten. We've just always grown up together.
Starkville Academy continues to be a perennial playoff team, as the Vols have made it into the postseason 5 out of the last 6 seasons. But just making it in won't be good enough for this year's team, as there's one mission and one way to finish the season outright.
It's just the way it is here. You know, even when maybe people think we're down a year, you know, you never set your standards lower. You're always working to the state championship, no matter what, and so that's just always been the goal.
If it wasn't the goal, then why we play the game? That's the thing we're reaching out for. What we'll start doing in the next few weeks is what it takes to get there. Because if that's all we talk about and we forget about Mar, and we forget about Winston, we forget about everybody along the way, we're going to not be able to reach that. You know, so that's the goal, but that's not the one we talk about.
The Volunteers will have a difficult start to the season as they host Lamar to kick off 2017. Then back-to-back road games follow at French Camp and then Indianola Academy. With Starkville Academy on the high school football tour, Robbie Donahoe, WCBI Sports.
60 Schools in 60 Days with Starkville Academy was brought to you by Generations Care, LLC, and Zip Scripts Pharmacy in Starkville.